Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is just a little channel update. Thought I'd just jump on and have a little chat with you. I'm just on Midi, the priest, who we've kind of settled as our sort of update character. Whenever I do these channel updates now, I tend to settle on her. We're just having a little fly. Gonna go to Duskwood, I think, and just settle in the cozy little inn there. Hope you guys are doing well. I'm doing good. It is quite late on a Wednesday evening or a Thursday morning, you might say. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. I wanted to go to bed a bit earlier, however, disaster struck. Now, this is spoilers for some of the one of the playthroughs, so please go off and watch, make sure you're up to date before listening to this, but here we go. 3, 2, 1. The Professor died. Yes, our hardcore warlock died. It was in a death trap of a place, and I didn't play particularly well. I felt a bit unsure about going there anyway. It's not somewhere that I've played a lot in, being a mostly Alliance player. And yes, the Professor met his maker, sadly. What does that mean for the channel? Well, my initial reaction was, let's have a little break from hardcore, do some more variety, focus more on Elandril and Forger, the Cataclysm playthrough. But then after speaking to one of my friends, Jim, also known as Pango Duck, also known as... Pango Duck is his YouTube one, yeah. And sort of having a laugh about it, I kind of thought, you know what, I actually really like playing hardcore. And yeah, as annoying as the death is, I do want to go again. So we've made a new character. I think that will be going up tomorrow evening. Or tomorrow afternoon, 5 o'clock, I think. UK time, which will probably be like, I guess, late morning for the US folks. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed that. It's another hardcore playthrough. It's on Alliance. I won't say what it is yet, because, it's nice to have a bit of a surprise, but I think you'll enjoy it. I'll give one little sort of spoiler. It is going to be self-found. Not solo self-found, but we've ticked the self-found box, so it's going to be a bit more difficult. And yeah, we've done the first episode. Went well. Looking forward to it. So what for the rest of the channel? Well, since our last update, we talked about Dragon Age Veilguard and how that was going to become a big playthrough. We did one episode, and then I tried to play a little bit in my off time, and I didn't enjoy it, sadly. I've mentioned in some of the other playthroughs, it was nothing to do with the socio-political stuff going on with that game. I just couldn't engage with the mechanics well. It didn't grab me. It's a thing that's been going on with me with AAA games for quite a long time now. It's one of the main reasons that I made this channel, to make sure that I was playing games a bit more. Let's get a nice little seat. There we go. Oh, look at that. Lovely. And sadly, it just didn't click. I love Dragon Age. Dragon Age Origins is an amazing game, one of my favourite games of all time. But story games that are like 60 to 100 hours or whatever, these big games, these big RPGs, they don't grab me like they used to. I've already used the phrase once in this episode, and I use it a lot, I know, when talking about games. I like games that are strong mechanically and that you can engage in the mechanics. And with the channel and kind of the playthroughs that I do, I kind of like to make my own stories with games. Like the Professor who passed away, we built his story, just from, as a community, out of my head. We called him the Professor, we made the whole demon training kind of thing, and we breathed life into a character that was just, there's thousands, maybe hundreds of thousands of undead warlocks on the WoW servers. The Professor feels special. And when I made my character on Dragon Age Veilguard and started playing, I felt like I was being sort of dragged along the story. I didn't feel like this. I don't know. It just didn't work. So I refunded that. And I was going to buy Planet Coaster 2. Now, we've done some Planet Zoo on the channel while I was away. Did well. Love that game. And I was going to get it, and then I was speaking to my friend Jim again, and we were looking at the reviews, and it's getting very middling reviews again. Such a shame. Planet Coaster, the original, is an incredible game that will probably be on the channel at some point. You know, we're getting into winter now. It's cozy gaming time. I tend to play certain games, depends on the season. I know that might sound weird, but I like cozy little, you know, little park builders, you know, little games like that, you know. I'm going to play Hogwarts Legacy. That'll be in my own time. I've already played a fair amount of it last winter, and I'm probably going to finish it this winter. That won't be on the channel, but yeah. So what does that mean for the rest of the channel? Well, yes, we've got the new playthrough coming in. We've got Elandril continuing, the Night Elf Druid. Loving that playthrough. I'm really glad that it's taken off. And we've got Forger, the blacksmith on Cataclysm. That's going well as well. It's really taken an interesting turn quite early on. I'd recommend you go and checking that out. And there's going to be a new variety game tomorrow evening, so that'll be 8 o'clock UK time. I'm guessing about 4 or 5 US time, depending on where you sit in the US. That it's a variety game. It's a game from my childhood. I've already put a little teaser actually on the community tab, so most people might know what it is by now. But it has allowed me to do something a little bit different with YouTube in terms of an editing. It's got a layout that I can sort of update in real time and stuff. So it's good for that as well. Good practice, you know, to sharpen my skills with other things. So I hope you like that. I may as well say what it is. It's a playthrough of Pokemon Fire Red for the Game Boy Advance. Got a patch on it, so it's got all Pokemon available. Very big, important game from my childhood. I talk about the reason why in the episode, and I'd really love it if you do watch it when it comes out. It's got the same approach, you know, as we do with my World of Warcraft stuff. It's a relaxed playthrough. It's chill. It's hopefully a bit immersive. You know, I'm not like going, you know, when we catch up, I don't know, a Squirtle, I'm not going like, whoa, Squirtle, yeah, woo. You know, it's just, it's cool. I think you'll like it. If you like my sort of Warcraft and the sort of style that I do, I think you will enjoy it very much. Just notice we've got our hands right over Middy's face there. Let's just move that over there. So yeah, that'll be out. That's one of the other variety games going against, not against, running alongside Morrowind. Morrowind will continue. I'm trying to find a regular slot for that. It's kind of just as and when at the moment. But I've had a few comments on the Morrowind playthrough, and it's probably the least viewed playthrough. However, I'm having a lot of fun with it, and a few people are enjoying watching it, so that will continue. The last episode of that was really fun. So, you know, it's such a fun game, like, and once again, it's like a big RPG, isn't it? So you might think, oh, why do you like Morrowind and not Dragon Age Veilguard? Well, I think the more cynical people would say, well, Morrowind is a much better game. But I would say mechanically it lets you roleplay better. You can go and do truly whatever you want. You're not being pulled along the story. You're creating the story. The story's there for you to go and get and unfold and stuff like that. And you can go and do things in different orders. We're at level 2. I'm pretty sure where we're at the moment, we shouldn't be level 2. But we've kind of got lucky with finding things, and we've got this gear that's probably we shouldn't have at level 2, and we went on a cool little quest, and then we ended up in this little fortress that I have no idea what it is, but it's just good, it's just fun, and we're developing the character over there as well. Middy, the Argonian adventurer, is sort of becoming just like he's baffled by Vardenfell and Morrowind, and will do anything for the Fighters Guild if he gets paid. He's not an arsehole, but he's quite blasé about, you know, if he gets asked to do something and money crosses his palm, then he will probably do it, and not think too much about the morals around it. So yeah, that is sort of probably going to be the channel for a while. I'm not going to... It's one of those things, I've said it in the playthroughs before, there's so many games I want to play and put on the channel, but I don't want to just, you know, vomit everything onto the channel and then not do stuff. So we're going to have the hardcore playthrough, we've got Elandril, the WoW Classic era Night Elf Druid, we've got Forger, the Cataclysm Blacksmith, we've got Morrowind, and we've got Pokemon Fire Red. That's 5 different games. Well, I guess 4 different games, because 2 are Warcraft and 1's WoW Cataclysm. So maybe you could even say 3 different games. But, you know, 3 different playthroughs. And I think that's about right for me at the moment. That feels like a good balance, and, you know, I can pick and mix what I want to do, depending on how I'm feeling. So I'm happy with that. So many plans for the you know, the channel. We're going to be live streaming soon. I'm still setting that up. I don't have a webcam, and you know how the world is now. It's, you know, me and my wife, we're lucky. You know, we both got full-time jobs that are fairly okay paying. You know, we're not. I don't want to get too much into my personal life, but, you know, we're homeowners and we pay a mortgage and, you know, stuff like that. We're not high-flying jobs, but we've got, you know, we're very lucky in that with the money we make, but we still, you know, we have to save every month and watch the pennies, and, you know, especially winter, you got to pay for the heating over here in the UK and keep the house warm. We've got 2 dogs to sort of feed and look after and stuff like that. So right now, a webcam isn't a priority for me. So, I feel weird doing this, because I've never had to, you know, I've never done this, but I've set up a coffee thing. It's a sort of, I guess it's a bit like Patreon, but we're not at a level where we need a Patreon yet. But it's where you can just throw like a buck or a pound or whatever you want to call it. If you want to help support the channel, that's what it will go towards. It's going to go towards a webcam, I think, just so we can start live streaming properly, and I can do more face cam kind of stuff. No obligation to put it in to do. I'm never going to push it in the video. It's literally just in the description. There will never be me going, hey, give me money. That's not how it is. It's just there if you would like, you know, want to sort of help the channel grow. But absolutely no obligation to it all. Please never feel that way. I'm doing this, you know, for nothing at the moment, and I would continue to do it for nothing. You know, I'd like, you know, it'd be cool to eventually get paid by YouTube to do this, but, you know, right now it's an awesome hobby. It's very important to me on many different levels than just a hobby. It's mentally a weird kind of therapy for me. I like, you know, being able to just talk through things. Building a community has been very important to me. I love the sort of people that I've met through this. So yeah, I guess we haven't really announced much apart from a few playthroughs. There's going to be no changes to the channel coming up. I'm not away now for, you know, we haven't got any holidays booked. A little bit of a busy weekend doing some social things with some friends, but I'll probably be able to record around that. My wife Kirsty is actually out on Saturday for her nana's birthday with her cousins as well. So I will be home looking after the dogs, so I might actually get a lot of stuff recorded, so there might be, yeah, I might do that, yeah, and use that as a good time to record stuff. Yeah, that's a good idea, actually. I've just realised that. So I might get a bit of a backlog. That would be good. But yeah, that's what you can expect from the channel coming up. Obviously, it's Christmas coming up soon. We'll probably do a few little Christmassy games, maybe. That might be a little bit of fun in the future. We did a Halloween special. We played pools. That's a good laugh, you know, if you want to see me get scared. I'm not a big horror gamer. I do like horror games, but I don't, in terms of actually playing them, I don't play a lot of them. I'm a bit of a scaredy cat. Oh, there's a person back there. But yeah, I think that's about it. I haven't got much more to say. Oh, yes, there is. let me... Now, if I shift away from this, yeah, that's fine. I've decided that when I'm doing these channel updates, I think because I'm a small YouTuber and I engage with other small YouTubers, it recommends me a lot of smaller YouTubers, like smaller than me. I mean, obviously, we're small. We're at 190 subscribers. You know, that'd be awesome to get to 200 soon. We might do another Q&A or something when that happens. But I get super new channels sent to me, and there are 2 channels that I would like to shout out. One is a bit specialist, so maybe you guys might not be your thing. But one of them I think you guys would really like. Let me find her. Okay, is that still recording in the background? It may not be. I don't know. Does it just stop? It does just stop because I'm on a different scene, maybe? Okay, so, it doesn't matter. This is Prickly Productions. As you can see, she's super new to YouTube. 17 subscribers, she's got 30 videos. She is doing Stardew Valley, which is an amazing cozy game that I would love to do on the channel one day, actually. Let me just show you a little bit of the start.
And people will often ask me, you know... Hello everyone, welcome to our playthrough of Stardew Valley.
There you go. So she's doing Stardew Valley. She's got 30 episodes so far. Cool little thumbnails and stuff like that. I believe she's from Scotland, and she, I've watched a few little bits, and her most recent one, but I'm going to sit down and listen to this maybe tomorrow while I'm doing some work. Yeah, if you do watch this for any reason, I'm not sure what you like to be called. I'm just going to call you Prickly for now. But keep it up. You are, as a fellow comfy, cozy gamer, I absolutely love the vibe that you're doing on the channel. So yeah, thank you. I'll make sure to at you in the comments. And the other one is CM Intrinsic. Now this is a bit more specialist, and I don't think a lot of my viewers may enjoy this. I've mentioned before that I am a big fan of Football Manager, which is a football or soccer management game. I've been playing it again a lot recently, and so I've been getting suggested it because I watch a lot. When I play something, I tend to watch the content around it. This guy is playing an old version of it called Championship Manager. I think it's 99 2000. So it's a very old version of the game.
I do want him.
He's super new to YouTube as well. But, you know, I think he's only been doing it, what, 2 days? He's doing good, 45 subscribers already. It's a very specialist sort of gaming space, Football Manager, especially the older versions. So if that seems to be your thing, go and give him a like and a subscribe. Once again, CM, if you are seeing this, once again, don't know what to call you, probably Intrinsic. Keep it up, dude. You're doing super good. I love the stuff. I love Football Manager content. I want to create it myself, but it's very different to the rest of my channel. So I don't think it would work on midventures. So I maybe something different in the future. I'd like to show you it, you guys, because let's go back to you. I'd like to go back to I'd like to show you it because it's often viewed as a very dry game, spreadsheets, numbers, attributes. But there are stories to be told in Football Manager, and there's a lot of amazing story-based Football Manager content on YouTube. And it's a game where you can make your own stories, and that's why I love that game. I've actually got a little thing on... It might be on the channel, I don't know. It was on my old channel called A Love Letter to Football Manager about why I love it. Maybe check that out someday. But yeah, I know it's very different to the other content that I make, so you won't probably see that on Midventures. Maybe make a separate channel one day. Who knows? That's not an announcement of a new channel, by the way. That's in the far-flung future. Guys and gals, thank you for listening to me ramble for like 20 minutes. I hope that update is somewhat useful. I thank you so much for, subscribing, for liking, for engaging with me. I truly love doing this, and yeah, I get a lot from it, and I'm glad that some of you guys seem to as well. Until then, stay safe. I love you guys very much, and I will see you very soon. Bye for now.